Hey Fang, what's going on, bro? Let's do this. I'm just setting it up. Give me a moment. But what's going on, though? How you doing today? Lab in session? Yeah. We right back. We right back at it again, man. So we doing from we making sure we do some round episode number 2. All right. So let's turn. So I think I get the hang of this actually. So let's turn that off, right? We don't need that. Let's do this. And we're gonna do. We're gonna enable the auto reversal. There we go. And then this is what we're gonna do. So. What the fuck is all this shit? Man, this is weird. Hold on. I gotta change some shit. Not complete. Yeah, let's simplify that. Alright, let me see. So that's a lot of text. That's what I'm saying. This just looks weird. Like, yeah, that just looks weird. Alright, let me see this. Oh, I don't need that. So go to load game, file load game.
Russian wrestling is always number one.
Yo, Reno with the sub, 14 months. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate that. Dude, what did I do? That's weird. This is why I don't really use this shit. How you doing? I don't know. How you doing today, man? I hope you're doing well. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I did do that. Bro, I'm telling you, let me help. Alright, just now. Let me just make sure I got it. That's all. I just want to make sure I got it correctly. Okay. Maybe that's what it was. Let's see. Enable. Disable. Advanced settings. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Display that. Display cross-ups on as well. So that's what I technically wanted right there. Just got back from Vegas. Wait a minute. wait, hold on. I mean, aren't you not going to Evo? Surprised. Okay, you know what? I got an idea. Fuck it. I couldn't. You agreed to a Final Fantasy. Oh, you did. Final Fantasy 14. Okay, that makes sense. That's fake. He went to fantasies. Yeah, that's what he did. It's hot as shit in Vegas. Glad to be back in the coast. Okay, you said go to go to file, load gate. Wait, do I have to just open FB Neo of itself, Fang? Is that what you're telling me? Or I can just do it from here? Oh well. No, you got the right spot. Do from here? Okay. Alright, you said file, go to load game. Alright, you said file, load game, then what? Apply. Oh, do I have to apply the patches? Is that what I gotta do? IPS manager? Oh. Auto reverse. Wait, did I just got challenge? Yeah, I got challenge. Alright, I'll do that in a sec. I will do that in a sec. And yeah, click apply patches. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we're going to do a live. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do a live tidbit part 2, right? You know, part matchups and everything like that. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do another 7-3 matchup, right? So in terms of some tidbits where you want to know, especially this matchup. So this matchup, you want to almost assume the Blanca knows his shit. So you want to just play it safe, right? So what we got here, we kind of have a gimmicky Blanca. So this Blanca, if you've noticed, right, if he got the 3-piece on me, he immediately went for the swipe, thinking I'm gonna jump. You gotta learn, right, in this position, just to just not jump, and then just go for the, a really clean jump, right? Because what you want to do is, in this position, you want to just make sure you just see what he wants to do. So in this position, I pretty much have the upper hand. I got the life lead, so I don't really have to do much. So I'm just keeping it out with buttons. As long as you keep him out with buttons, really, Blanca can't really do much. The only thing that he can really do is go for a gimmick grab, like a light ball, like a medium ball into grab, or a tick jump into the grab. But you could just easily SPD that. So some anti-airs work pretty well. So now, like I said, in this matchup, I shouldn't be he shouldn't be really he should be anti-airing me more, but he's not really doing so. So I'm not fearing the jump in. You can tell, from a distance right here, what is his choice buttons in neutral. So you see, you got Crouch Fierce. Crouch Fierce is his go-to button. And then he does max stitch and slide, thinking that I'm gonna do that. So he finally did. Yeah, that's the gimmick grab that I talked about. Now I wonder if he's gonna super. No, he's not gonna super. I don't think he would do it. I don't think he would do it. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Anytime you see that super, you can SPD that bitch. You don't have to be afraid. Unless he's like in your face, then you can't do it. But if you have the right space, then you can SPD it with no problem. So, you know, another thing is instant jump roundhouse is a pretty good button. Now you see the diet effect. This is the tick throw. Yeah, crouch medium into SPD. It's really good. So that pushes us off in. You know, if you do crouch medium punch, you know it does push him. It does push him off like a good distance. Yeah, that was good. So he actually reversal balled. So at that time, you know, I thought he wasn't gonna do it. Now, yeah. Now I'm in that ass. And then a super. Nope. Nah, I just faked it out. Love how the jump in HP causes to block so you can get the SPD on land. HK, yeah. So if you do like a really deep jump heavy kick, right? You can do in one frame, you can do an SPD. So like I'm gonna show you. Yeah. That time I just like kind of got sloppy. Yeah, he's yeah, now, alright, so this is what he's doing now. So what you notice is every time I go for a tick setup, he's gonna go for light ball. So that kind of tells you everything in terms of how he wants to escape. So what you want to do is set up a tick setup, a tick setup. Right? Like this. Yeah, he wasn't going to do it. See? He wasn't going to do it. It's either he's looking for me to just bait him for the Blanca balls, or he's just going to keep the block. Which is good, because that means only one time. That means only one time he's just looking for it. So it's just that one time that he just looks for it. So, I mean, that's pretty okay. See what I mean? Now, yeah, see that? See, at that time, that's what I told you. He went for the slow ball just to just get out of, try to get out of dodge. Too far. That's pretty disappointing. That's pretty disappointing. I don't know why that didn't work. But it happens. It happens. Yeah, he's trapped. He's trapped. There's nowhere to go. Anytime he's trying to reverse a ball in the corner, there's no you can't get out. There's no way, he has no choice. Yeah, has no choice but to stay there. Okay. Yeah, the only way, right? The only way that he could have just escaped there. The only way that he could have escaped there is if I would have got the, if I would have been pretty hasty about that. So, okay. All right, let's do another match. Okay, I know exactly who to challenge. So let's try to do. Okay, so we're gonna do reversal electric doesn't work. Reversal electric would work, right? But that's if the Geef is hasty and he's trying to get up in a person's face, right? You don't want to get up in his face. You want to stay out of position that you don't encounter the electric. So if he does electric, you can sweep it or you can just SPD it. So, but if you kind of try to get a jump, if you try to get a jump in with that, it won't work. That's the thing. And obviously this client is not starting. Don't know why is that. So I guess you just don't. I guess in that situation, you just like, you know, you have no reason to just go in there. Mm-hmm. I mean, I kind of wish. Function's not on thing, right? Motor City Fool. Okay, I got an idea. Let's play this man. Alright, I'll try it again. I'll try it again with them though. Must have been the macro detector. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Hey, Cucho, what's going on, bro? I'm finally. Oh, see, another blank screen, bro. Yeah. I'm just. I'm giving that. I'm finally giving that tutorial. I did part one, So I'm doing part 2 now. So, yeah, welcome. Um, yeah, you sure was looking forward to the matchup. All right, cool. Teach me how to beat Mao, please. I'm pretty I'm pretty sure you're not a Geef player, Canada. Actually, I don't even know what you are. Like, I don't even know who even play nowadays. I'm just nah, I played Woodman. Remind me who's Woodman again? Is it Geef? But green Geef? Is that what it is? Been moving for weeks. Oh yeah, that's right. You're Mr. House. You're Mr. House, man. Don't know either of you playing in 2X, man. Would be nice. But alright. So we got a dictator match, right? So this match, I don't know. Love you, love Elliot. Oh boy. Come on. Alright, so this match, you kind of want to play it very safe. So you see how now this becomes a 10-0 situation. As long as you have the ticks correct, then you should be okay. That's a free punish because that's heavy scissors. Yeah, that he's super. Yeah, there you go. Yo, wait, why is there 6 spectators all of a sudden? What's going on? Hey, Demonio Debian, what's going on? Alright, but yeah. So in neutral with Dictator. Stun. There it is. So in neutral with Dictator, your best button is stand medium kick, right? But his stand medium kick is pretty good. So sometimes you have to like sort of navigate it. Like you see like right there. I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty cheap. So stand like I said, stand medium kick is pretty good. To really stop scissors kick, you can just spam crouch jab a lot. If you stun with SPD, does that follow the rule that you can't throw again off a dizzy and then? Yes, that's right. You can't. If you stun with an SPD, you can't throw them. All right. So that's a safe. That's a scissors, and that's punishable. So you can punish that with SPD. So that's always a good rule to know. If you stun them with an SPD, you can't throw them again. So you have to opt for a simple combo. can stand SPD that. You can stand SPD that. Now, normally Dictators is going to hold up in that situation because if they don't hold up, that's completely a 10-0 situation that they can't escape that. Didn't know SPD could cause a stun. Yeah, if you get like a, you know, a good combo in, right? Dude, what are you doing? Yeah, so you can punish this, you know. Oh man, work. I gotta be careful because he wants a super. So what you want to do is that. You can just, if you could just bait, you can bait it out with a jump roundhouse, and you should be okay. Yeah, that's the other thing we're gonna talk about too, spinning the right way. You should be less rude to Dictators. Coming from the professional escape artist himself. And normally, if he goes to head press like that, you can headbutt it, but you can headbutt that too. You can headbutt that as well. That's just more of a reaction. That's what you can do. It's a real placer fight with you. What? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the spin. We're gonna talk about the spin factor as well because that's actually very important. I need a tutorial on this English. Yeah, me too. I mean, the English is pretty something, but you know what? It's all good though. Alright, so I got overzealous with... Can't do that. Spinning the right way is tough, to be honest. It really is. Because sometimes, you know, as a Geef player, you want to make sure, right? You want to make sure that you want to get the SPD as much as possible. All right, GG's, GG's, buddy. You want to just make sure you get the SPD. You want to make sure you get it the right way as much as possible. So yeah, let's go ahead back to training, and we'll discuss more about that, right? So I've seen people have this weird habit of spinning the wrong way in both corners. Yeah, because you know why? Like I told you, in hindsight. Oh yeah, actually, let me do the thing that Fang was telling me to do. Right? IPS manager. Okay. Apply path display. Okay, there we go. Fang's the goat. Fang is the goat. Oh shit, forgot about that. Alright, so this is what we're talking about in terms of spin. Now, I know, let's do this also while we're at it, right? We're gonna pull up the Super Turbo Wiki, right? Let's go here to Mr. Zangoose, right? Alright, so let's see. Controlling the SPD bounce, right? So let's put this over here. So, you know, first off, shout outs to Born with this tutorial in regards about the bounce method, right? So pretty much it's usually dependent on the last input that you do, right? So when you walk, so basically on left side, you know, you're doing the motion. Sometimes when you want to do a 360, to bounce to the left, you pretty much, the directional ends at the left here, right? If you want to make sure you get the right bounce going to the right, you have to end it at the right motion, right? So pretty much, wait, am I allowed to show inputs? Am I allowed to show inputs in here? Oh, there you go. Alright, so let's turn that on, right? I always have inputs on. Well, I know you do. I'm just saying, can I put inputs on? Because I want to make sure that, you know, it's, yeah, whatever. Let's go with that, right? So, honestly, you ended left. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You ended left, right? So, the bounce goes left, right? You go right, the bounce is right, right? Pretty simple. So, you have I always thought that was on by default. I thought so too, but it isn't. So, if you end up having an opponent in the corner, right? Say like Ryu right here, sets up for a lot of shenanigans that you can do. So let's say for instance, that time I ended it left. So I greatly lose positioning when I'm not in the corner here, right? Does that apply for 720 in the last part? No, 720 it doesn't apply. Oh shit, forgot about that. 720 doesn't apply. That just goes however it goes. It just really goes for the SPD. So, like here, want to make sure you have them in the corner here, right? So let's say, see like here, Ryu's ready to just reversal, right? So what I do, fake, you just do like kind of do a fake out. Yeah, that time you just can't do that. So you want to just make sure you're in the corner right here, because sometimes another thing that Ryu would do, right, is, let's see, Hurricane Kick. Let's put it to the HK version, right? So they will try to Tatsu out, even though DP is also a viable. Pretty much, it's the same thing. Same reversal, pretty much, but Tatsu for Ryu just gets him out of the corner pretty easily. So usually a better punish is like, you know, just lariat, crouch fierce it. Crouch medium punch it. Or you can just do crouch jab to get us set up. The fuck would I? Okay, whatever. But yeah, usually like if you want to do a setup, and Dandai taught me this, you can do a crouch jab into. You can do like a crouch jab into a safe jump. And then that's a punish of itself right there. That usually applies there. But you could do things like that, right? Or if you want to be pretty brave, you could do something like this. You could do stun pretty much off the. You could do stun pretty much off the Tatsu, but that's like a heavy. That's like a really, really heavy read. So you don't want to like aim for that unless you know for a fact you're feeling yourself or so. But if it's like a raw Tatsu. Like a light Tatsu, I don't think it would work. Heavy Tatsu, I'm pretty sure it would. But I feel like you gotta pretty much be in their face. Like right over here. Like right there. Because if you're too far, it won't work. So you kind of want to be in their face to do so. Let's see what other tidbits is there that I know. Oh yeah. All right, let's do this. Right, let's take that off, and let's talk about safe jumps. Right. Let's turn that off. Simplified. Yeah, simplified is fine. Where is it? Where is that safe jump timing stuff? Oh, here it is. Advanced. Safe jumps on. Display cross-ups on too. Right? Oh yeah. So let's turn off. Oh yeah, let's turn off the. Let's do this. Let's turn that off, right? And that's too soon, right? Because that's too early. Still too soon. I'm like 1 frame short. Yeah, that was too late, right? So that's a safe jump right there. So with that safe jump, you know, you can bait the reversal. Get an easy SPD out of that, right? So then you can know. So then, for example, you can do like this. That's a safe jump of itself too. That's too late. Usually, that's a safe jump of itself too. With Geef, you could probably safe jump with a lot of his buttons, like his roundhouse. You can safe jump, and then pretty much get an SPD out of that. Or let's say for example, that was the fake cross up of itself, and that was too late of itself. So what you want to do? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, that was too late. I was way too late on that. So let's do. That's a safe jump of itself too. get a knockdown. And then that's a safe jump of itself. So splash safe jump is pretty cool. So it's like this man eating all the chests. Eating all the chest hairs right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's too late right there, but you can still get something there. That's a safe jump, but I got hit out of that. Yeah, that was too late. So another cool thing you can do, you can green hand. That's a safe jump, but you know, reversal can kind of blow that up as well. But that's pretty much like art of just like, you know, applying some safe jumps, and that's a true cross up of itself right there. But then you can do like, if you get a cross up, you can be a little bit fancy. Hey, what's going on? If you want, you can be a little bit fancy in terms of just baiting out a reversal. So say like if you got a knockdown, right? If you end up getting a knockdown, right? You can just kind of just shorten your, you can kind of just shorten the attempts there. So like, and then you could just get from an SPD afterwards. You could just do something like that. Or you could get the true cross up right there. And then just go for another reset. But you know, you don't want to be too predictable in terms of your resets. So usually go for the damage based off of your opponent's life deficit. So if he's like, let's say, right there, right? Like he's fit, like that's a good solid 45%, 50%. Just go for the, just go for the damage. Right, and then you can pretty much finish them off with super or so. Or if you want to be, like I said, more fancy, the Micro Rock SPD. Zangief's very good. I don't think he's all that good. Stun? No, that's not stun. So if you could do like, there you go, like, I don't think Zangief is all that good. I think he's good in the Ryu matchup. Maybe in the Shotos, but I tweeted your video like the late jab Tatsu gives so many mix-ups. I know. The thing is that, so here's the funny thing. That late jab to the Tatsu, I already created that. He just, that dude's just now finding that out. That's the funny thing about it. I did that like a long time ago. I did that long time ago. Like, you could do, so it's like you could do something like, I'll show you something. I'll show you something like what I exactly mean, right? Where's the reversal, right? Let's get that out of here. Yeah, let's get that out of there, right? So you can do something like, no. You can do something like, that. Like you could get at the other side of him and do like a headbutt setup, right? Then you could just do like, See, like right there, like that's a literal left-right mix-up. So you can do something like this. Watch. Like you do like a left-right mix-up right there. So you can do like it's kind of funny. Like you can do something like that, like a reverse splash just to get at the other side, like a splash safe jump. So you can do like it's so much things you can do. But you gotta time that jab stupid late though. So it's like you gotta time it like you gotta time it like when he's literally going above your head. A little where you already knew. Nah, it's all good, man. Nah, I kind of knew about that. I kind of knew about that. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny I do that though. But yeah. Apply your safe jumps and or you can just, like I said, you can just do this or lariat just to get the setup. You know what I'm saying? Keep them at bay. But like I said, this only applies if you're like a literal safe jump monster. But if you want to just keep it simplified, you know, just like you know, Zangief can't be safe jump. Well, that's because, you know, you can lariat. So there's that, right? Okay, I know who else we can use. I know who else we can use. Let's see, for instance. Can I switch characters here? I don't think I can, right? I have to like... Do I have to like F3? Yeah, I do. This is gonna be good. Yeah, so let's see. Hydrate? Yeah, I got you. I know who. Honda. Alright. So, this is a bane of our existence here, right? So you want to know what can you possibly do, right, with Honda. So I kind of gave the last time in the tutorial in regards of what you're supposed to do in this matchup. This matchup, you know, it's still. I hate that matchup. Yeah, I know you do. Trust me. I think every Geef, every Geef does. But what you want to do, this is what you can do, right? Let's see. Let's select the reversal. All right, let's do this, right? Butt drop, right? I'm pretty sure you encounter them. You can just, you know, lariat. Because I know you can practice that. But thing is, it's kind of hard to do so. So one of the two things is you can lariat it, or, you know, you can SVD it, but you gotta be like right there. But sometimes Honda tends to, like, you know, do it multiple times. So those multiple times, you just the best way to just go about it is just block it, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, it's kind of hard to lariat because, you know, 3 punches don't like to be very cooperative at times. But if you get the rhythm, you can get it pretty easy. But this is the other thing I was trying to show you. So let's say in the corner that you get this SPD. Well, I spun the wrong way anyway. So let's say, for example, right, you have him in the corner here. You know how Honda has this weird bounce stuff, right? What you want to do is, if he's gonna do that, just kind of SPD him to just get the damage, and then just safe jump over. But he sometimes will go and, you know, look the right way in terms of it. So you have to delay your jump a little bit. So let's say like this. But that's kind of too late because I did that too late. See, like right there, you have to like delay the jump in. So you have to delay that splash jump in just a little bit. So let's count it, right? No, I spun the wrong way. 1, 2, 3. Nah, that's too late. Alright. 1, 2, 3. And then just do it again. So you kind of like, you just count the 3 and then just kind of do the splash over. But if they, let's say, like I told you before, like if they don't like, if they end up not blocking it, right? You can go for the true cross up and then just do it again. So D. Frijoles was the one who came up with this with this technique. And then just keep going at it. You don't want to do this because that's asking for you to get into Ochio range. So sometimes what you want to do is just space it with the jabs, or stand medium punch, just to gain that distance so he won't be in Ochio range. Because if you do this, he's gonna reversal Ochio all the time. So you have 2 choices. You can do, well, actually more than 2. You can do the jabs, right? You can do the jabs, or you can do like stand medium punch into it, or you can do crouch medium kick that pushes him out way further than he has to, right? So the other thing is, want to know how you just deal with headbutt, right? So personally, headbutt is like kind of hard to punish as Geef, because his, the lariat hitbox is not really compensating. So what you want to do is gotta learn how to, tap it. But if you can get a, crouch short jab, you want to do that. Or you can get a pretty good lariat, but you have to be pretty on point. Like, you see, like, he has to be, like, right here, right? Right where he's standing and right where I'm standing. He has to be, like, right there for you to get a clean lariat for the headbutt. Because if you don't, then, things like that happens. Like that. Because I did lariat too early. Right? You have to really delay it. But sometimes, let's see. Yeah, see, like there, that was too early again too. That's still too early. Sometimes you have to do it like not too early, not too late. So it's like you can't be too early with that. So sometimes with Lariat, it's more like a hit and miss at times. But lightly, you know, with like there. Well, I just had it just now, but you know, like, but it's like kind of hard to do that. But sometimes if you do the Lariat going forward, maybe like punch. Yeah, like punch, you have to. Sometimes with punch you have to do it, but you have to kind of find the right timing for it. But it's kind of hard to find the timing with this though, so you're better off just like, you know, kind of just crouch jab it. Or another thing you can do, stand jab it as well. But stand jab, you kind of get a trade off of it. Yeah, you kind of get a trade off of it. Or another thing what you can do, like this, like a delayed splash if you kind of read it. So you could do something like this. And then you get a, you know, you could get a 720 afterwards. So like you could do something like that. So here's another thing. If you try to do a tick, right? You're better off just sometimes opting to do like Lariat, a surprise Lariat. Because they will try to either butt slam or headbutt. Because if you do it too low, then you know something like that happens. So a surprise Lariat's pretty good. But everything else besides that, you know, you can keep them. You can keep them a pretty good, like I said, pretty good button. Stand medium kick. You know, stand medium kick's pretty good. Or you can do something like this. Not like that, but sometimes if you wanna build stun, you can do like crouch fierce as well. But crouch fierce has to be pretty timed. See, like so. So sometimes you can get it early. Yeah, you can get it pretty early from here. So like there. So if you can get that, if you get it pretty early, then you could be okay. But that crouch fierce feels a lot of stun. But it's a slow button, so you kind of have to be ready for that. Alright, so let's go on to another character, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, Zangoose. Right? I mean, the mirror is not really much to explain, to be honest with you. It's more like who gets it first. So, a good tick setup usually for Geef in the mirror, you can do far stand jab because, you know, pushes Geef right out of SPD range, right? So, far stand jab is pretty good. Or, you know, you have your stand light kick. Stand light kick is pretty good too. But usually to kind of beat out, you know, SPD throw attempts, sometimes a lot of, you know, jumping in neutral is pretty good. And then, you know, obviously you can do, this kind of blows up like lariats as well. So it's like, like that though. But yeah, there's really not much to explain about the mirror. I mean, this button is pretty much each other's worst nightmare. The best button to like keep him out. You know, just stand medium. Always just like the stand medium kick really, or the jab just to kind of stop the approach. You know, stand roundhouse pretty much stand. You know, blows up all the anti-airs. Crouch fierce, not so much really. Sweep, anti-air sweep is really good too. And pretty much if they just, you know, they try to jump in, you can A SPD. So that's another thing. You could teach yourself how to, you know, catch them. You know, you can teach them how to, like, you know. Yeah, let me take this off. Learn how to hold up, sorry. You can learn how to just like catch them while neutral jumping or so. Let's select Geef, right? And let's select Ken, of course. So let's see. Alright, so let's go here. Let's see. Advanced settings. Screw it. That ain't gonna work. Let's opt for round B. Let's opt for B. Controller? Yeah, maybe a controller would work. I'm trying to hold down this button. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna do some jank stuff. Alright, so usually you catch a person neutral jumping. You can always try to, you know, SPD the landing frames. So always kind of time it, right? If you see them coming down here where the jab is, that's when you know that's SPD range, like right there. So if you crouch jab, that could give you an idea how to catch them in midair, like so. So like right there. That's where you know for a fact you can SPD. You can just snatch them, literally snatch them right out of the air. You want to condition your opponent, right, to not neutral jump against you, because if they try to neutral jump against you, then it's like, yeah, they're asking for it. Or if they try to empty jump you, right? Yeah, you can do something like that too. So it's like just making sure you can do that. Or, you know, trip guard sweep as well too. You can bear graph suplex as well, So you got things like that. Things like that you can do. Right? Now, pulling it off in a real match, you know, it's like I said, it's pretty doable, but it's kind of hard. You gotta really learn to discipline yourself in terms of, let me get a drink, like I said. Gotta discipline yourself in terms of making sure you can just see it, because sometimes a lot of folks kind of just get away with it, and then it just like, you know, you ask yourself, hey, why am I losing to that? So you just kind of have to pay attention to things like that, though. All right, so let's do this, right? Let's play another match, and I'm gonna give more of an insight in terms of some stuff, right? Let's play Pezman if he's gonna play, right? Or Breath of Fire. Actually, yeah. Let me see something. Yeah, this might lag. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this H0. I don't know. Let me see. Let me put myself available. I don't know if he's actually gonna play, but he could play. That's definitely gonna be hard though. I mean, it's gonna be hard, but that's gonna be enjoyable. It's gonna be an enjoyable match though. Oh, he's playing Jesus. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. I guess we got it. I guess we have a claw. I guess we have a claw matchup. All right. So I'm gonna tell you, this matchup is not. I mean, it's still bad, but it's not too bad. So what I'm gonna do is this is how he plays. So if you notice. He plays at first reserved and then try to get me in the slide. So one thing's for sure, what you can do yeah, he's playing more grounded. So what you want to do is kind of force the jump. Yeah, he was holding forward that time because I was going to go for a 720. Okay. No. Yeah, I'm gonna trap him. But usually claw dives. I mean, I'm not gonna say Lariat is pretty effective against claw dives, but if you get a really clean reversal Lariat, yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, that was pretty. There we go, right there. If you get a good reversal Lariat, that works. But it's hard. That's a bait. The hop is a gift and a curse at times because the hop can deceptively think that you're up close to the opponent, and they will go for like a invincible move, like a DP or so. And then you can just bait that out. Yeah, that was a pretty bad jump there. He's looking for a slide. And that part I should have just lariat there, but guess I didn't get it. Guess I did not get it. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty good reversal. Yeah, diet effect in there, and then we get to go. He might be dead. Yeah, he's dead. But yeah, it's not a might. He's dead. As long as I got that knockdown and I got the safe tick on the jabs, yeah, he was dead. He was donezo. He was dead. He was dead. Yeah, that was. There we go. Clutch as fuck. Yeah. Somehow I always tell folks you just gotta make sure I'm dead. That's 3 reversals blown up. Oh, he's dead again. Because I think he wanted to hold forward that time, but I wasn't gonna allow that. Not at all. That stored flip kick of his is pretty annoying. It's like Vega can get away with that when he has that stored flip kick so much. He can do it while he's standing. This might be death. Yeah, that's too early. Yeah, that was good. That time mistakenly did bad in terms of the tick setup there. I think I kind of mashed it, so the SPD came out too quick. Should have just delayed it a bit. Now, Yeah, that's crazy. See what I mean? Yeah, that was pretty bad. I should have just like baited it, and I just got too hasty. Don't. And by the way, if you play this dude, don't for a second believe him saying that he don't know the Geef matchup. He's kind of lying. He's kind of lying because this dude knows it, but there's kind of a way to, it's kind of a way to get suckered in terms of playing Geef against him. I don't understand people just doing that. You could just say, hey, let me just play the matchup. Yeah, that's 3 times I got him with that. So if you see he does it for the first 2 times, there we go. If he does it for the first 2 times, it's a guaranteed he's going for a third. Because I think he must be under the impression that I'm gonna go for a tick, so he's just gonna keep reversing me anyway, or try to. So just be mindful of that. You could. Come on. The Banes of Triple Lariat. 3-button Lariat. Just kind of annoys me. I'm dead. Yep. Oh, he just. Oh, he wants out in the corner. See, he's right there. He wanted out of that corner, so he jumped 3 times to just make sure that he gets out of there. I mean, he could have just like kind of wall dived out, but I guess he didn't trust himself with that. Oh my God. Yeah, that, and then pretty much, yeah. You can get the loops off of him as long as you got a safe tick off of him. But I think there's like, if you get it with a counterclockwise motion, the grab becomes faster. Could be wrong about that. Wow, that legit blows up my. Alright, I could take the trade. I'm okay with that. Ah, that was pretty dumb of me. Oh boy, he's dead. Yep. That is so sad. Damn. That is so sad right there. And it's made out of glass water. He's made out of glass. Man, that was too late. No jump medium punch. Could it just? I mean, I felt okay with my decision because I thought he wasn't gonna really press a button. I mean, at least I know he's storing it. At least I know he's storing it because each time that I go in, he is definitely down backing. I mean, in that kind of position, sometimes, I mean, most times, I feel like I don't really have much of a choice because I'm just trying to read when he's gonna do it. And it's really mashing. He's really mashing just to get him off me. Like, it's amazing. Oh, you might be dead. No, he's not dead. I might be dead. There we go. So I'm a surprise empty jump lariat. Nope. Dude. Wow. No lariat. No lariat whatsoever. None of it came out. Maybe I should have just like. Okay. Should have just crouched it, I guess. All right, he's gonna flip. That time, no SPD came out, but it's alright though. Yeah, there you go. So you can low profile a wall dive if he goes across your head like that, and then you could get a safe jump off of it when he lands. Because I'm guessing he's over my arc. He's over my head arc. So you could just crouch it and then just kind of safe jump in. He's going to have to just hold that. And then that's another... That's another one too. If you kind of misplace it, you can crouch jab it and then get a safe jump off of it too. Kind of hard to do that one. There it is, like that. You see that? Like that. You can do something like that. That's crazy. The fact that the man can really stand roundhouse and store the flip kick, this character's busted, bro. This character's busted, I'm telling you. Really, really busted. Yeah, where are you going? Wow, okay. There it was. Yep, jab. We waking up jab. Why not, right? There we go. Oh, that was it. That was it again. Oh, he's dead. That's GG's. That is severely GG's right there. That's GG's. Bro, see what I mean? Challenges me again for another first attempt. My God, just go play 0. I like the dude, but we just played like literally 15 games. Sometimes on Fightcade that feels like forever. This feels like a year and a day. So it feels like forever. It's like sometimes you just it's just kind of too long with that. But yeah, in terms of something like that, oh, excuse me, you gotta know when to stop. Exactly, you do know when to stop, which is why I'm just not really replying. So I'm trying to play this dude Pez. I'm trying to play this guy Pez, man. But you know, he's another one. This guy is an interesting character at times. Oh look, I'm 8th place. GG's. 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 Thank you. But if folks are here, if you have any questions, definitely just, ask away. I'm definitely open to questions if you have any in regards of some certain things and tidbits. But I will say, we're gonna go back to what we were saying before. I think for those who are expecting to, to start off with Geef, right, and you come across this guide, the mindset you want to go in is prepare to lose, right? And I'm not saying it in a disrespectful way or anything like that, but this character is easy to he's easy to pick up, but he's very hard to master, because one of the main things that you must know is once you pick him up, you know about it. You know about most things. But then when it comes to when it comes to matchups, the matchups is the hardest part about it, because that's where it just it gets to a point that, man, you gotta eat, sleep, and repeat in terms of how you're supposed to play the matchup. Because if you don't know how to play the matchup, then you're gonna bound to lose. But there's a lot of Geef players that you could totally look out for. Another, you got, like I said, there's a bunch of Cigar Bob videos that's out there. There's a bunch of vodka videos that's out there as well. There's also videos of me, but more importantly, you got the Japanese geese out there like TMF, Gunze, pretty much TMF, Gunze, Stomach Momio. I pretty much call them like the trifecta geef, or Pony. There's Pony, there's Jodium as well. But yeah, I mean, for me, it really kind of took a lot of years just to make it click. So it finally clicked, and then it just became easy afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It became a lot. It became easier than it should be, but overall, this character is pretty fun. Now, I'm not saying that you can win a tournament with him. I mean, it is possible that you can. It's just that, you just definitely got to put in the work. That's for sure. I mean, once you put in the work, then it kind of definitely shows. But more of the times, I would personally practice in terms of your tick setups, and then simple combos, and then there's the advanced ones, and then there's the reset factors. Reset factors are pretty important as well, because you can get a max damage. You can get a max damage reset pretty much off of off of certain setups that you think you can do. But yeah, I think that's it. I think there's a pretty good two-parter in terms of a guide, especially tidbits and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And always remember, you don't have to rush into a match, right? When it starts, just start blocking. That's the first thing you want to do. You don't want to force yourself to just try to force yourself in. Just kind of gradually walk in and just do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to observe what the opponent wants to do. You know what I'm saying? And then when you see it, then that's when you kind of start doing your jump ins, doing your safe jumps. Kind of asking yourself, all right, what does my opponent want to do? And everything like that. So things like that you definitely want to take into consideration as well. So but yeah, like I said, I will upload this to YouTube. My YouTube link is pretty much right there if you want to just visit it. But like I said, if you feel like you have any questions or so, you can all time, message me or talk to me on Discord or so. And I'll gladly answer some questions. How do you input your SPD? Do you start from left to right? So I would say, here's what we're gonna do. I'll definitely show you. I'll definitely show you the best way how. How do I input my SPDs? But usually for me, it's really side dependent. It's usually side dependent for me. Oops. Alright, so usually I start from, if I do a walk up, I start from right, and then I ended up forward. The reason why I ended up forward is because of the bounce control. If I don't care about the bounce, then I just ended it up. So I just start from right, and then end it up. Or if I do care about the bounce, if I want to go right, and then right. You can do it reverse too. You can start from left. If you're on the right side, you can start from left and then go right back to right back to left. Or you can do like up left, or you can just do like this, a 270 motion counter. Then you just end it up as well. But I usually start from like right to left, or I can do like, if I want to do from crouching, I start from down forward and then right. Or it can just down from down. Kind of hard sometimes. Because sometimes what you want to do is, when you start from the down position, you want to go back to neutral and then just complete the motion. Like so. So it's like you right here, and then you just go to neutral quick, and then you just do it. So I'll show you. Let's put the hand cam, right? So if I'm doing from the crouching position, I kind of hold it down, and then you want to just kind of just let it go to neutral, and then just go back up. Or basically, this should be better. So like, I start from here, and then let it go, and then I just finish the motion from there. So I just kind of just do this, let it go, and then do it from there. So like that. So it's just like kind of do this, and then end it in motion. If you do it too quick, you're gonna get green hand. So you just do like something like that. Wait, did somebody just challenge me? Oh, it's Fang. Alright, Fang, just sunset. So you just do something like this. Another way you can do it is, like I showed before, you can kind of Hajiki it, which is kind of the flick. So the flick, I can't do it correctly, but I know like Baka does, but you can just like kind of just flick it, and then just like, you can just like let it, you can just like, do like so. So it's like you're rolling the stick, like literally on your thumb. You're literally rolling it on your thumb. Now, let's say, for instance, like if you can't walk up SPD, you can kind of, the way I see it, you can just do it like a fake, like a committed SPD, I call it, where you could just like throw out a button, right? But the buttons, preferably, is just a light button. So like, you can do like with jab, right? Like you can input the jab and then do the motion, and then just get the SPD afterwards. Like things like that, or stand light. Do things like that. Or you can do it from a crouching position like so, right? You can fake like you're sweeping, like in High School Girl, right? Yes, it is. Or you can do like from a crouch jab position too. You can just do it like that as well. Do you ever start from up? No. If I were to start from up, if I do like up, it would be like, let's see, something like this. I mean, you can, but you got to do it quick though. So if I get the tick, like so, you can start from up, but I rather get the control. I rather do the bounce control than not do the bounce control. If I don't want to do the bounce control, this SPD better beat the person. That's all I'm going to say. Because if I get like, if this person's life deficit is like right over here, like right where the D, is right here, pause, but not pause, but still, you know, right here. If you get it like right there, then you can just be like, then I'm gonna know for a fact I can just spin it the other way. But if I want him to get my setup right, or to get the safe jumps, I'm spinning this way. And just making sure I keep this man in the corner. I think Hawk player starts from up. Yeah, that's because they're for negative edge, they will start from up. For Geef, you can just start from right or left. Like you can start from right or left. Down, pretty much. Or, you know, you can do from up. You can do from up too. You can start from the up position too. but I think that's not really. I don't think that really matters for Geef though, because of the whiff animation. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just start from right. I think preferably you want to just start from right. The way you're or pretty much the way you're facing. The way you're facing is where you want to start from. Yeah. So that's how you want to do it. And don't mash it, just finesse it. Because a lot of folks would mash and then you just whiff. Just like kind of time it and just kind of gets delayed by like a second. You know what I'm saying? That second you can totally tell either a reversal is going to come out or he's just not going to do nothing. So if like I do, like for example, right, the stand light kick, you can just delay for a second and then just go for it. But if you do it too quick, you're eating a reversal. So you want to just like kind of wait and then do it, like one and then go for it. You don't want to do it too early. The same thing goes for jab, and then just wait, 1, 2, 1, and then just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing applies for, like, let's say crouching medium punch, same exact thing. The blessing about this, it pushes them out of throw range as well too, because usually a lot of players will, if you don't master your tick, a lot of players is gonna hold forward and they're gonna try to reversal throw you. So usually you want to just make sure you space it to a point that they can't reversal throw you. So like, see, like right here, so I start from like right here, close up where we use faces. Like you know, I'm out of range, but he's out of range of throw range, but I'm not out of range of SPD range. So, like, see, like right here, as long as you can tell, like, if it whiffs, then you're good. Like right there. Because you know, Geef can grab from you know, from whatchamacallit, he can grab from sweep range. So as long as you can grab from sweep range, then you're okay. And then, you know, you got your no, that's not right. You got your cross-ups as well. Like right there. And then you can do something like that too. But this, if you do it from jab, you just have to be real slow. Not slow, but just slow enough that, you know, you get the full 720, but without jumping. Like, you can just do like so. Yeah, you can just do it off of 2 jabs as well. like that. So you just got to do it real slow to do so. But this is if you know for a fact you got this. I've only landed this once in a match, and I was actually hype about that. But if you do it too fast, that happens. Or you can do something like this. Sometimes you could do like a micro. You could do like a micro walk 720 off of this. But it's kind of hard because you can just it can be stored for a frame. Like there. So you see that last input, let me just go right here. The last input, like right there, right? How it ends in forward. That's how you get the little micro walk, but you just enter the punch. But it's already stored. So as long as this would have came out and you do it off of here, then you're fine. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let me just try it again. Put this man over here. There you go. Like that, like right there. This is what I'm talking about. See that little button right there, how it ends there? That's pretty much how you get that little micro step walk off of doing this. But like I said, it's kind of hard as shit to really do. So, wouldn't really advise it. I don't really get it 100%. Maybe like 10% I get it. But yeah, you know. I think that's, I don't know if that really covers, I don't really think that covers everything. So, I mean, if you folks have more questions, you can always ask. I'll feel free. I pretty much will love to answer some more. If you want to know like some mindset stuff, I'll definitely would answer some of those. This is enjoyable though. Quick. There we go. That's how you do it. Alright, let's see something here. I wonder, can I do something like this? Yeah, I can. Good reset. That's not gonna work really. Ryu's too thin for this combo. Like, you could do like this. Maybe in the corner, pretty much in the corner you could do this. But Or you can do something like this too, maybe? Yeah, like that. You can do that. Do it reverse. Or you can do, oh yeah. You can do something like that. Yeah, you can do something like that. Do it in reverse though. But this usually works on big bodies. But you can do this on Chodos, like you can do something like that. Get a good 4-piece out of that. Actually does pretty good damage though. No, that's not it. Let's see. Yeah, that's literally 40% right there. Well, 75. Well, according to the damage done, it says 75, but that causes like 31 plus 10, like 41 damage. So the next hit is a guaranteed stun. No, that's bad. Right there. So, right there. Okay, but I think that's cool. Hold on, let me see. Hey Qcho, if you're in the chat, you know you can always ask a question, my guy. Cause I know you're a Geese main too, and I'm pretty sure you have a lot of questions in terms of Geese stuff. Wait a minute, Logic, are you going to Evo? That's another question. Are you going to Evo, Logic? Yeah, we can ask the players some questions too within the tutorial. Evo is this weekend, and from what I heard, they're running on Super Guns for Evo this year again. I know last year it had Misters, but Evo just says a big no to Misters. I don't know why. I think Misters are the future. I don't care what anybody says. Misters are literally the future. It's totally worth having a little device that's like $300 to $500, has access to a bunch of games, and not only that, it has a lot of updates as well that adds more cores. So and it has an ST training guide on it. I mean the ST training hack. That's what I should say. Wait, did I just discover a new tick setup? Oh shit. I think I discovered a new tick setup. No. Yeah, I legit discovered a new tick setup. What? Huh. Oh, look at that. You have to be quick though because of the relapse. Because if you do it too late, you whiff. You gotta be early with that. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta be early with that one. Yeah, you gotta be early. Yeah, you definitely gotta be early. You can't be late with this SPD here. Yeah, you can't be too late on this. So how much damage this does? Nope, that's not bad. That's bad. Yeah, about a good 30? 30, 35 right there? That's not bad. Yeah, about a good 30, 35 right there. That's actually pretty good. But the problem, well, no, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, it kind of, yeah, let me see, does this? Yeah, it does. This is a guaranteed safe jump right there. That is, okay, that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. I learned, I got something now. I totally learned something. Hooray for learning something new. Which I'll add to which is going to be on the video. But, okay. I think, if there's no other questions, right? If there's no other questions, I think I'll just call it from here, I guess. So, I appreciate it. Let me fix this camera. Sorry about that. I appreciate everybody being here, of course. Like I said, you can reach me on my, my Twitter. Well, it's X. It's X now. You can reach me on X. And, everybody know, you can reach me on Discord and everything like that. But, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me. You can also contact Vodka. I will include his links into the description because he has some pretty good links in terms of, for Geef's tips and tricks and everything like that. But, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much about it. I mean, I appreciate everybody being here, of course. But, yeah, let me go ahead and get you guys... Taz, yeah. I'm a Taz man. Let's get you guys to another destination. You know what? I haven't got the chance to raid this dude, but we're gonna raid him tonight. But he's practicing for Evo. So we're gonna go ahead and raid Smug. That's what we're gonna do. Whoops, did not put that. We did had a set yesterday, and well, y'all should know how that went. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, there you go. Alright, y'all go over there. Y'all blow up his chat. He's training up for Evo, of course. Really cool dude, and he does like retro games also. So show him some love. So I appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you all later.